this still literally sends, I said my heart rate's probably like about 190 beats a minute at the minute, and it's flying. I was like, no, oh, hold on. And that was 16 minutes ago, it was 120, and bear in mind that I'm sitting still. 16 minutes ago, I was sitting still. That's a lot. Normally it's about 60, my resting heart rate, so. Here we go, let's see if I can remember to do this. So, as I stand, I'm going to read by the way. I don't normally read, but you'll get why when I get going. So, as I stand here today, as I said, I'm a little bit nervous, okay? I'm nervous about a few things. Number one, I want to hope that I bring you a little bit of value by the end of today. And hopefully you've had loads of value. I feel like I've had more value today than I've had probably in the last at least year in my Scentsy business. I feel like today has been absolutely phenomenal. Woo! So first of all, let's give everyone a round of applause. It's been incredible, guys. It's been really incredible. Okay, number two, I hope I stick to the time limits. I do have a tendency to talk. If you know, you know. And number three, I hope that I remember to use the clicker that I'm not clearly very good at, because at SFR when I spoke, I didn't. I just kept it in my hand and just chatted away, and then at the end I was like, oh shit, I had slides. So I completely forgot. So I will try and give you some slides. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about your business growing like a sunflower, okay? Hopefully this is going to make sense. So you're going to have some figures to look at and you can digest that while I talk. So I'm going to talk to you about your business and growing your business like a sunflower. Now, I know it's not normally me that gives you analogies, but today you're going to get that. Hopefully I'm going to roll a few practical tips as well in there. And I'm going to take you on the journey of a sunflower, the beautiful thing for today, which was a bit of a harebrained idea of mine a while back, because I said to the girls, right, I want to talk about sunflowers, and we're going to get everybody to plant a sunflower seed in their seeds. And then Stacey and my mum pointed out that sunflowers only grow in spring. I wouldn't know that, so I haven't got a clue. So we're not planting a sunflower today, okay? But I've tweaked it a little bit and I'm going to hopefully make some sense. Thanks, Mum. She'll laugh at that. So my business started as a seed, just like many of yours. As I came to Scentsy, my excitement was big. I was big, bushy-eyed, ready to grow and work, and I set to work pretty quickly. My business grew from certified consultant to director and a team of 30 within 6 months, to star director within 9 months, and to a team of about 400 as a superstar director just before COVID hit. It took 2 years from starting right at the beginning to hit that big title of SSD, and it was a journey, and I've absolutely loved every minute and still do. Now, when I hit superstar director, I had 4 frontline directors, and that grew. And then COVID hit. And as you know, for those of you that have been here prior to COVID did something a little bit crazy to our business. We all spent all this time. I remember ringing Laura going, oh my God, what are we going to do? Like, I need my business to work. I've quit my job. This can't not work. And we got together, we had all these meetings, coming up with all these ideas. What can we do? We're not going to be able to party. We're locked down. Like, how can we transport our business? Fast forward, like probably 6 months, and suddenly we were seeing the fastest growth I've ever seen without doing a party. High PRV, people joining, it was crazy. Okay, so I went from having 4 frontline directors to 13 frontline directors and 27 directors in my downline. So that was 27 people that all hit a title of director during the COVID months. And that included Tan and Claire's teams as well, and 2 SSDs in my downline. It was insane. Okay, we're going to fast forward. That's where the figures come in. So, up on the board, you can see my business which this is really hard to sort of be vulnerable about, by the way, people, so bear with me. I might get a bit tearful. In May 2021, if you look at my business, as an SSD, I did 2,000 PRV, 418,000 GWV, 31,000 of that was my own personal team. I had a group of over 3,000 people, 29 active frontline, 4 new recruits. And that was when I was an SSD. Fast forward to my business this May, it looks a little bit different. My title that I was paid, I still hold the title of SSD. I was paid as a star director and have been for the majority of this year. My PRV was 3,220, big month. TWV was 43,000, GWV 121,000, so you can see the difference there. Group has dropped from 3,000 to 1,091. 28 active frontline, so that hasn't changed much. And my team has now grown, and that's because of directors' teams that are in there that have left. 4 new recruits still. So you can see the difference in my business. And today, I have 3 frontline directors, and they know who they are. And I have 3 downline directors, so 6 in total. Okay? Now you might be thinking, oh, why is she sharing this with us? Why do we need to know? Because I want you to see that it's not just some of your businesses that are struggling. Even some of us as SSDs out here today, our businesses have also been through really hard times. We're in the same boat as any of you. Stand up for me if you feel like your business has been really, really, really hard. Stand up for me if you've had moments of, I don't know if I can do this anymore, right? Now look around, okay? And now I want you to look at the people next to you, and I want you to realise that you're not alone. Okay, take a seat. Okay, so I had 2 choices. I had 2 choices this year. One was to sit and wallow and do the woe is me, I'm not getting paid a title, I don't think I can do this anymore, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to have to go back to work, blah, blah, blah. I could do that. Or I could be a sunflower. You might be thinking, oh my God, she's finally lost the plot. I have. Bear with me, change page. This is what I need, patient, really. I'm only joking. Okay, so I chose to be a sunflower. So a hold on, I don't know what we've got next. Here we go. The life cycle of a sunflower, bit of a science lesson for you. PE teacher days are coming out of me, I'm really sorry.
We're in a school.
We're in a school, I'm at home. Okay, so your sunflower, this is how it starts. It starts as a seed that you plant. Now, in your goodie bags, you'll find a little yellow organza bag that's got 2 sunflower seeds. Don't plant them yet, because they won't grow.
and be grateful for all the labels.
Okay, don't plant them yet. We're going to have a Zoom in March, and we're going to plant them together.
Yay.
So, you are going to plant your seed. That grows into a seedling. Believe it or not, didn't know that was what it was called. That then sprouts, apparently. I think Artie was like, yeah, I know this, Mum, done this at school. He's 7. It grows into a plant and a budding flower, and then we get a full-grown, beautiful plant, and then eventually it dies and it drops its seeds. So you might be thinking, oh, it's a bit of a negative to finish on, Lisa. Where are we going with this? But it's really important to think of your business a little bit like a sunflower, okay? Think of it this way. We sow the seed, that idea and excitement. Stacey talked about that at the beginning today. And I thought it was a really beautiful way to think about your business. We start to network and tell all the people about our business. We get excited. We sow the seed. When we talk about sowing the seed, when you're asking people to join, when you're asking people if they maybe want a party, or when you're just talking about Scentsy, about how much you love it, that is sowing the seed. We sow and we plant the seed with love, because we all love the product, right? And we all love this business. To grow the sunflower, it needs nurturing. And these are the 2 things that my mum says I'm not very good at. Not in my Scentsy business, I will have, but in when it comes to planting plants. Which means they need lots of sunlight and lots of water, and my mum's advice was plant food as well, just for the record, write it down. She's the green-fingered one, you can tell, like, she gives me tomato plants every year and they die every year. Apparently they're really easy to grow. So, I want you to think about the nurturing actions for your business for you to do for a sunflower. And thank you to Stacey. This sheet, and you'll be able to, we'll pop it in the group because it's probably not very clear there. I couldn't make it any bigger. This is something that I have shared with my team probably every year, twice a year, and I go back to this a lot, okay? These are your nurturing actions that are under the growth part, okay? So this part here is the most important part of your business. The growth activities is your nurturing that actually is going to be what's going to make you money. It's going to make your business grow if you want to promote to the next level. So I'll just run through them really quickly. And I love that Stacey put on here all the different types of time to give these activities, because some of you, like me, we probably spend too much time, you know, in this one, checking out the latest and interacting on Facebook team group pages. Who spends loads of time doing that? Come on, be honest. Put your hands up. We've all done it, yeah? Or maybe developing your personal brand, making that picture or that flyer. Come on, who spends too much time making flyers and pictures? I do, I've been there, done it. Okay, when really the activities that we need to do are really, really simple, and luckily today you have been given so many of those by all the speakers. Personal development, follow-up, handing out samples in return for contact details and actually doing the follow-up on the samples. Party booking, handing out basket parties, borrow bags, join conversations, going live, which Claire's going to talk about soon, handing out recruiting packets, online parties, home parties, honestly, the list goes on. Use the list to help you decide what do I need to actually do for my business. If you find yourself falling into this end too much, then you need to stop yourself, recognise that and be like, this isn't going to make me any money, this isn't going to develop my business, this isn't going to push my business forward. And if you find yourself in there, it's more than likely, when you're making all those flyers and all those pretty pictures, as Nick Wilson would say, it's better done than, what is it, Nick? Better done than perfect. Sorry, I should have got that right when I said that. But it's better done than perfect. And I've definitely spent too much time worrying about something being perfect. That definitely, the perfect, definitely didn't help my business grow. Okay, so when you do these things in your business will start to grow again. It just takes time. I will add, in the downfall of my business, where things have been decreasing, you could hopefully see that the personal actions that I took have never changed. I still had over 2,500 PRV every month. I still have grown my customer base every single month. I never make an excuse, and I always will make it happen. I nurture my customer base, I give them love, I give them customer service, friendship, ask for referrals, I ask for parties, they don't always say yes. It's starting to happen again though, so start asking again. Are my systems perfect? Absolutely not. Anyone that knows me will know that pretty much I don't have many systems. I'm not one of these people that has all these incredible, I've got folders, but I start in them and then I don't. And when Katrina said I literally take that book around with me, I was like, well, yeah, that's me. That's literally how I work and from my phone. Am I the perfect sponsor and leader? Absolutely not. There are days where I don't want to show up. There are days where I feel like not talking to people. There are days when I will probably ring Laura and have a good old moan, and she still is sparkly to me on the phone, as you would expect. But the most important thing is I make zero excuses. I get to work. I make it fit. I'm busy, like you guys. I've got 3 boys. My life is busy. Yes, I get to Scentsy all the time, but anyone that Scentsys full-time will tell you the more time that you've got, the less time you actually have for your business. Yes. Because you find time doing all the other things. Washing, cleaning, tidying up my kid's bedroom, picking up the same pair of pants on the bathroom every single day. I'm like, for God's sake. But I still find time to follow up with my customers, ask them to join. Every single month, I still sponsor a minimum of 2 people. And that's, now as a superstar director, I find that that's probably the hardest thing because it means I've got to be meeting new people all the time. If you are new to this business, you've got a whole customer base yet to ask. I'm actually really jealous. Yeah. Really jealous. You should be recruiting for breakfast, honestly. Okay, so what do you do though? Oh yeah, I'll put this one in there as well. It's just another image that's pretty good from Chloe and Justine books. So we'll come back to that one. Oh, hold on. There's a slide missing.
Oh, there's the quote.
Where's the Okay. There's a slide missing. Doesn't matter. So what do you do if you're feeling like your sunflower is dying? Okay. Well, you need to start planting some new seeds. Firstly, know that sowing the seed all over again will work again. It will work. Sometimes we've just got to dig deep and remember to do the things that we did when we very first started that made us fall in love with our business. Using the products. Put on that favourite wax that you absolutely love. Not jammy time. Sorry, jammy time. Not jammy time for me. Put on that favourite wax that literally made you fall in love with the business. Use your products every single day. Because when you use your products, you've got something to talk about. It becomes easy because you're using the products. Your Scentsy business doesn't have to be about going to search up the flyers or the posts or any of that jazz. Just use the products and post as you go. That literally is my best tip. That's how I sell products, 100%. Talk about the products to as many people as you can. Connect with customers and connect with other team members. Find accountability buddies and start to strip things back to basics. As soon as you start to add the fluff into your business, it becomes complicated. And that is probably one of the biggest things that I've learned in the last probably 2 years. I went through a phase during COVID where I was introducing all these different things. We need to do this, we need to do that, we need to try this, we need to try that. So-and-so said this, so-and-so did this. I exhausted myself, let alone my team members, let alone my leaders. I think my leaders thought, Jesus, like, she needs to give her head a wobble. But since then I have given my head a wobble and I've stripped my business back to basics so that I enjoy it more. Because as soon as I start adding the fluff in, it just gets complicated. And then I put it off and I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then I become paralysed in my own procrastination, probably the best word for it. And I'm sure some of you can resonate with that. And that's when your business will start to grow. Stripping things back to basics will provide strong roots for your business. So making samples, giving them out, asking for borrow bags, having those joint conversations over and over again. That is what produces strong roots within your business and within your sunflower. Your roots need water, sunflower, sunlight and love. And those basics of your business, that nurturing comes in that growth category up there on the screen. Now, sunflowers will lose leaves. We've all had the sunflowers on our side that have lost leaves, or any flower for that matter. If you come to my house, that's what you're going to say. Don't buy me flowers. I need fake ones, just saying. But this is exactly the same as your business. We see customers, they come and go, right? How many of you have had a customer that disappeared into the darkness and you're like, where did she go? She was addicted to Scentsy, yeah? Hands up? Anyone? Yeah? Anyone never lost a customer? Oh, you're doing well. You're doing well. We need to talk, clearly. Okay, your customers are like leaves. Sometimes they find a better deal and they go elsewhere, or they go to B&M and they buy their shitty, crappy, cheapy waxies, sorry. But we know it's true.
They come back.
Or our Yankee ones. Who was it that said that earlier? But I know something after 7 years with Scentsy. They always come back. They will always come back to you. Now, it may well be that their cousin's best friend has just joined Scentsy, so therefore they're going to buy from that person. But that's okay, because we are always going to be doing those growth activities, which means we're going to be meeting new customers, continually filling up that leaky bucket. If you've not heard that analogy, you've got to think of your customer base like a leaky bucket. Keep filling it up. Even when you haven't signed somebody up, or you had a month where you haven't lost a customer, your customer base should grow. You should have added some people to your customer group within that month. If that's something that's not happening as a regular in your business, I honestly plead with you to start there. Go and find new customers. And I promise the rest will literally fall into place. And this one's a biggie. Team members will leave you, okay? They will leave. Some will also sign up and do nothing. I will say that now. If I had a pound for every team member that signed up and never put in any PRV, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you right now. I'm telling you that. I would be rich. However, at some point, if they leave, they're going to come back. I've had many leaders leave this business and come back. I've seen more reinstatements than ever recently, and I'm going to ask, if you've reinstated your Scentsy business ever, stand up for me. I know there are some in the room. Amazing. Right, I'm going to put in the spot, ladies. Yeah, keep standing up. Stand up. Can I ask you, Tina, what made you come back? Sorry.
I saw you advertise that £24 join kit, so I come back because I absolutely love Scentsy and I missed it.
There you go, she missed it. Okay, what made you?
I was running out of products and all my family wanted them.
I love that. Okay, hold on, come up here. I feel like I'm on a game show right here.
I fell in love with it again after getting a mystery bag from Charlotte, and she signed me back up and
There you
I
go.
went back.
Brilliant. So if you've had customers, well, thank you guys, give them a clap. That's probably on the top one. I never told them I was going to ask that, by the way.
Lisa was one.
Oh, there's one more.
Over here at the back.
Sorry, she wants a raffle to go.
You want to answer it? Sorry.
I'm joking, that's me.
I ran out of
She ran out of products. Did you hear that? I love that. I love it. Okay. Give them a clap, guys.
Well done.
Okay, so they will always come back. Okay, that's something that I've learned. It's taken a little bit of time to learn that. I know that when people do leave or customers leave, you get that hurt feeling, that feeling of like disappointment, like I can't do this no more. Why am I doing this? You know. But as said today, you've got to be able to just put a thick skin there. A bit like Lee when he talked about, you know, how he's growing that resilient skin, and just get out there and find new customers. Okay. that's it. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of a quote. Turn your face to the sun and all your shadows will fall behind you. Laura Sorkins reminded me of that one last night. But here's an analogy to leave you with. Be a sunflower. It's a way of saying that one should stand tall, be resilient, and always face the sun, even when things are difficult. Sunflowers are often used as a symbol of positivity, strength, and hope. Some say that sunflowers can teach people about patience and persistence as they take the time to grow from the seeds of bloom. Now, every time you look at a sunflower, I really, really hope that you start to see your Scentsy business. You start to think about all the joy that Scentsy brings. Because I know that when I think about Scentsy as a whole, and then I look at sunflowers and I see those words lit up today, it literally fills me with joy, just like sunflowers do.
Yeah.